Some employers are entitled to a capped rebate of FBT paid and are classified as rebatable employers under Section 65J of the FBTAA 1986. Rebatable employers are certain non-government, non-profit entities, including religious, educational and charitable institutions, trade unions and certain clubs and societies. These employers cannot claim an income tax deduction for their FBT expense, as they are income tax exempt bodies. Instead, they are entitled to a capped FBT rebate as compensation. Importantly, rebatable employers exclude the Section 57A employers, who instead have access to the capped exemption from FBT. The rebate available is equal to a percentage of the gross FBT payable, reduced in respect of any individual employees who receive a grossed up aggregate amount above the cap. This rebate can be further reduced if the number of rebatable days in the year is lower than the total number of days in the year the employer engaged in its activities as an employer. ABC School is a private, not-for-profit educational institution that is income tax exempt, not registered for GST, and provides the following benefits to an employee. ABC School is a rebatable employer, and so an FBT rebate is available. This rebate compensates ABC School as it is not otherwise able to claim a tax deduction for any FBT paid. However, the rebate is capped based on a grossed up cap amount per employee. Gross tax represents the amount of FBT that would be payable assuming no rebate or cap. A Type 2 benefit is provided as no GST input credit can be claimed by ABC School, and the grossed up amount is then multiplied by the FBT rate. Aggregate non-rebatable amount represents the tax payable on any grossed up amounts in excess of the per employee cap. The tax on this excess amount is excluded from the rebate. The rebate is calculated by multiplying the FBT rate by the difference in the gross tax and the aggregate non-rebatable amount. This is the rebate that would apply for a full year. ABC School qualifies for the FBT rebate for 100 days in the year, but engaged in its activities as an employer for 365 days in the year. The rebate is then reduced based on the proportion of the rebatable days in the year. To recap, a capped FBT rebate is available to certain rebatable employers who are non-government, non-profit bodies that are income tax exempt and so cannot claim an income tax deduction for the amount of FBT paid. The rebate is reduced where any grossed up taxable amounts for each employee are in excess of the cap, and is reduced further for any days in which the employer does not qualify for the rebate during the year.